Hello, and welcome back to another episode. Today, I think it's time that we make our nether portal here a little bit cooler. So I've got kind of a cool idea. I think what I'm going to do is try to make this look like an asteroid impact or a meteor impact, whatever the right astrological term is. So I'm going to end up doing some terraforming, and I think I want to turn all of the inside of the crater into nether blocks. So netherrack, blackstone, basalt, maybe even a little soul soil. So I will probably have to run into the nether itself to grab soul soil, soul sand, if I decide to go that route. And magma blocks would look pretty cool too, and I don't have very many of those, so I'll have to do some trips into the nether for those. So I've got kind of my guideline blocks set up out here. So I think what we're going to start doing is we're going to make this first layer right here. And I have there's some pretty cool resources out on the interwebs that will help you kind of create shapes. I'm using one of them right now to help me get the shape just the way that I want. So I am not this good at being able to perfectly create a circle on my first try. So I need 4 blocks there, 4 blocks here, 2 blocks here, 1 block here. Looks like another 2, and then 2 blocks here, 1 block here, 2 blocks here. And it looks like I made a mistake somewhere. Did I put this? This is one too far out. There we go. We got it. All right, we're back to rolling. All right, so 4, 4, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 4, 4. That's what it is. So I'm going to just repeat that all the way around, I think. All right, so the first layer is done. So now I'm going to move into the next layer. This might be a little bit trickier for me to follow. So this right here is getting removed. Doing 1, 2, 3, 4. This right here is that. Otherwise, this all gets removed, and this all gets removed. This gets turned into netherrack. Then this here, that can be dirt. This is netherrack. There we go. But we're only working on the next layer down. So let me kind of get this started. I think I'm just gonna remove all of this dirt in here. Oh, yeah, and I ran out of dirt here, which is why that didn't get finished. Okay, so this W is too high. Yep, so this gets that all the way here. So I'll do that for all the corners. So this piece here it's gonna sit on netherrack and then goes 1 down like that. This piece here is gonna be sitting on another one. Then it's gonna go down by 1. Then this section here is gonna have netherrack like that. Is this the one? This is the one. So netherrack, netherrack. And I'm gonna repeat this in here. So 1 down, 1 over, down, 1 over, 3 underneath there, and just kind of run that all the way across. All right, got 2 layers done. This will take a while. And it's going to be kind of a deep crater, so yeah. I'm now going to completely remove a layer of dirt here. And I will probably end up turning off my nether portal here in a bit. But land clearing first. All right, I've completely removed the next layer of dirt. So it's time to start with the next layer of netherrack. Now I think we're gonna start here. Now we need a block here. And this dirt here is gonna be netherrack. We're gonna repeat this over here. Now this entire section here is going to be netherrack as well. Alright, so netherrack all the way along there. Then this one is going to go down 1, which means this spot also needs to be a netherrack. And then on our corners here, doing 1 out like that. I think there's 4 of them. Yep. And then this here. Ooh, I might have taken out one too many. We have 4. Spot right there. Then this spot is netherrack. That goes over like that. Yep. So now I just need to repeat this all the way around. Hello, Mr. Zombie Pigman. This is not where you belong, I'm afraid. Alright, so I've finished the 3rd layer here. So now it's time for the 4th. Alright, I have cleared out the next row all the way around. I think we're going to start here with 2 right here, base of that. This here gets cleared out, and that gets another netherrack row. So then this here just goes down 1, so then these 2 needs to be replaced with netherrack. Let's see here. These center 2 go down 1 more each. This one, let's see here. I think this goes like that, and this goes like that. Dirt. So, let me run this all the way around, and now I will be back. Alright, the next layer has been finished. So I'm going to clear out 1 more layer of dirt, and we'll start on the next layer. Alright, we are 5 layers down now. So we're going to start by covering that all up. This one and this one need to become netherrack. Netherrack goes there. Netherrack goes there. Put 3 right across there. I think that gets covered up. Yep. Then this gets 2. Then 2, 3, 4, like over there. Which means these 2 become netherrack. And this and that become netherrack as well. So that's the pattern. And I'll spread that around the rest of the area. All right, we've gotten 5 layers down now. I think it's time we start mixing in some basalt. So let me grab a couple stacks here. All right, what textures do we have? We have that. We have that, and then we have the front end. If I combine this, does that makes this polished basalt? You know, I'm gonna grab some of this too. I think that could look pretty good. We'll do this. Yeah, we have half a stack of this and half a stack of, we have a half a stack of the polished and half a stack of the regular. All right, let me clear out my next row and I'll be back. We are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th layer now. I think what we're going to do is we're going to that gets that there, right? I think we're going to put netherrack back here. Netherrack back there. Yep. So that goes down to this gets we'll put basalt in there. Something like that. This gets basalt. Let's see here. All 4 of the corners get basalt. And this gets let's put polished in there. So that's kind of our pattern. All right, so this is what the 6th row looks like finished. Now we're moving on to the 7th. It's time for the 7th row now. So I think I'm going to make some more polished basalt. Now, let's see here. I think this needs to be removed. This needs to be removed. Then this kind of goes all the way across to there. So do something like that. Now this is too wide here. Let's do that. Now we have, I think this gets taken out. Let's put another polished, another just normal basalt there. Let's do that. And here, this just kind of runs around like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 and then over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of mirror that over there. 3 and then over. So I think we have our pattern here. So I'll get back to work. All right, so that's our 7th row completed. So let me clear the 8th row and we'll keep going. I've dug out the 8th layer. I think we're ready to start laying it down. So I think we're going to start by digging this one out, digging this one out. And this continues this way for a bit. We're going to do a 2 row there. And then do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we kind of copy this from over here. So 1, 2, This gets dug out. We do all the way over here. And that's our pattern. All right, this is what the 8th, 9th layer looks like when done. I don't know. I'm starting to lose track as to how many layers I've done. So, you know the drill. Another layer to be taken out. All right, I've dug out the 9th layer. It's time to start laying the 9th layer now. So, we're gonna start here. We're gonna go like this. Then I'm gonna run this all the way over. And this goes directly down again. Then for the corners, looks like it's only 3 this time. Then this comes out like that. Then we have going across the sides again. And that's our pattern. That is a lot of just regular basalt. So I'll copy that around and I'll be back. 9th layer is done. This is what it looks like now. So let me clear the floor and get the 10th layer started. All right, we've dug out the 10th layer and let's get started. So I think we're gonna start in the corners this time. So we're gonna do one here, one here, here, one here, one here. We're coming out a little bit farther than some of the other layers, so that's good. We're starting to round the corner, round the bend. So we're gonna do something like that. This is actually gonna go over 3. Then this is going to run all the way along. Let's do something like this. And that's our pattern. All right, and that's the 10th layer done. So I'll move on to the 11th. All right, I've dug out the 11th layer. So let's get started. We're going to do something similar over here with 2 down, then kind of make a W. We are then going to drag this all the way across till here, it looks like. And this back here gets filled in all the way across. And that should be our pattern. So let me continue that all the way around. So this is the 10th, 11th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th row done. So I'm going to start knocking out the 12th floor and we'll get going again. All right, I've dug out the 12th layer here, and I think I want to try to scatter some blackstone into this next layer. So let's get to it. All right, we're going to start in the corner again because that seems to have worked fairly well. Let's do block, block. Then this needs to come out 2 more. And then 1 more block here. So that's our corner. And then it looks like there's going to be a 4 block gap here. And then this is going to start up again. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Block in the middle. Where did I mess up? Well, all right. So this gets filled in along with this here. So I guess we'll do that here. So that gets pulled all the way across. And then there's 3. So 3. That gets pulled all the way across. This gets 3. And then 1 in the middle. Alright, so that's our pattern. Alright, and that's our 12th layer done. So I'll dig out the 13th and we'll keep going. Alright, that's the 13th layer dug out. So let's get going with placing the blocks. Looks like we have to go out 2. On both of these sides. Something like that. And this also goes out 2. Do that. Do that. Ooh, I should actually mix in a lot more blackstone in here. That's a little too much though. Put that there though. Blackstone. Oops. Ah, we need to come out one more spot, I think. So, something like this. I want these to be blackstone. Something like that all the way around. This is what the 13th layer looks like now. So we're getting pretty close to the end. I think this layer, number 14, is going to be the last layer. So let me throw that in here real quick and we'll take a look from above. All right, so this is what our nether crater looks like now. I decided to fill that entire inside row in with blackstone with a little bit of, I think it's polished blackstone. Let's see here. Yeah, polished blackstone. That looks kind of cool. Now, I think we are almost done with this build, this design. There's a couple things left. One, we need to find a spot to put our nether portal. That makes sense. I was kind of thinking just down in the center, but then I had a thought. You know, we have this giant crater here now. It makes sense if we put like an actual like meteor in here, right? So I think I'm gonna make a meteor out of blackstone, and then we can kind of fill in around with some maybe lava and maybe magma blocks and or maybe soul sand or something. And then I think we also wouldn't make sense that it just landed straight down either, right? So I think we should kind of do a little slope in here on this side here. That can make it kind of look cool. So I think I'm going to start with the crater first. So let me kind of figure out what I want to do with that, and we'll start the build. I have returned from the nether, and I've gotten a bunch of blackstone. I've turned some of them into these chiseled, polished blackstone. Some polished blackstone, and some bricks and cracked bricks. I think it'll be nice to scatter those around in the build that I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I think we need to actually create like a meteor or a big rock here in the middle. Yeah? What do you think? Does that look like a meteor? Kinda, right? Yeah, I think we can make it work. Alright, I think the next thing we should do is kind of make a path down to the opening into our meteor. So I think what we're going to do is, do we want it flat here? Let's go out a couple blocks here. And let's see here. Then now from here, let's start going up some. So Something like that. And then maybe what we do is this is how we kind of figure out how far back we should push our entrance side. So maybe what we do, maybe we have like 3 wide staircases. Do I have any of these bricks? I don't. Just do another cracked here. Right? So we have 3 and then 3 all the way in, and then we'll just keep going like that all the way back that until we get to the surface level. There's something else I want to do here though. What I think I want to do is I want to I need to make like an entrance. I don't want this to be just a square opening. But I also don't want it to be just like a perfect arch. So I think what I'm going to do is something like this. No. Cracked there. Then, let's see here. Ooh. Is this cracked? No, that's just regular blackstone. Okay. Let's take another cracked and throw it there. Let's throw one of these and throw it there. Then maybe another one there. There. What do you think? That kind of makes it look like it's broken open. And I think because of that, we should push back this layer here some. So let me remove this. Turn this into blackstone. Polished and polished. Right? Yeah, I think so. All right, so now this in here is really dark. So I think what I want to do is I want to poke some holes in here. So I think I'm going to put lava actually around the outside, like where I punch those holes. And that'll light it up quite pretty good in here. And then obviously I'm not going to want to, fall into it. So I have a pretty good idea for what I'm going to do to prevent myself from falling in there. So let me go grab some lava and I'll be back. I have gathered myself some lava buckets. So let me run around here and deposit them. So this will brighten this up quite a bit in here, but I have another idea. I think something else. I think we can add something to it that'll make it look even better. And that is magma blocks. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is kind of spread out the magma blocks in here, maybe even a couple in on the inside here, just to kind of blend the lava in with the blackstone a little bit better. So this all looks pretty hot down here, right? There's lava and magma blocks all over the place. So how am I going to not burn myself while trying to get in here? Or am I even going to get in here? Well, my idea is this. We're going to take black stained glass and we're going to cover the floor at this level here. And we're going to do that all the way across. So I will be right back. And this is all of the glass in. I did leave a couple of holes for a couple of ideas. Idea number 1 is we are going to actually put our nether portal in here. And we're going to do something a little different than just the 2x3 normal nether portal. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have this be 4 wide. Then we're going to go up here a bit. Then let's make this tall. So how about that tall? What do you think? And then over like that. Yeah, that kind of mirrors the hole behind it. So I like that a lot. Can I get my blackstone back? Thank you. Blackstone back. Thank you. Alright. So now there's my portal. Nice. I'm not gonna light it quite yet, mostly because, well, I've got a kind of cool idea. I think we're gonna put this crimson wood in here. I think we're gonna do 2 of them actually. Right? So we've got some of the nether wart block. So we're just gonna kind of scatter this around on the ceiling. Oops. And we're gonna run this wood all the way up. And then we're gonna make it look like a tree. So let's kind of spread this out a little bit here. Let it fall down there. Let's see here. Do something like this. Let it fall down a little bit more on the back. Yeah, something like that. And then we can put a couple of room lights back here to light it up. And we'll do the same thing for this one. The wart block. So let's bring it out one more. Oops. Actually, that'll work. I'm gonna have to run back in and grab some more of the nether wart block. I think I need some more. Then let's light this up. What do you guys think? My F7 says out here has a lot of spawnable points, but in here it's nice and not spawnable, and a lot of that has to do with the glass itself. Then the last thing we need to do is we need to light our portal. Yeah? What do you guys think? Does this look kind of cool in here? So I think the next thing that we should do is actually, well, actually, I'm probably going to spend some time running the path out to as far as it needs to run. I'm guessing this episode is running a little long as is, so I'm going to try to do that off camera. So I'm just going to run the path out as far as it needs to run and kind of do some terraforming. Hi. I feel like I'm being held at gunpoint. What did I do? What did I do? And so, this is what it looks like after I've finished with the path and the direction it's gone. I've added a whole bunch of lights, shroom lights around the sides, glow light in the path, glow light around the meteor itself. I added some lava around the base, some magma. I added some lava and like held back by iron bars on the sides there. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Got a couple of crimson trees in here, the giant portal, and a bed in case I come out of the nether and it's nighttime. So this is what it looks like when I'm done. And so, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.